Hey guys, your girl here, Tanisha, and I just want to just enlighten you just a little bit, right? Just a tiny bit on something, right? And we didn't learn, about money, in school. And the reason that we didn't learn about money in school is simple, right? Because money is what? Power. Okay? Money is power. So if everybody has power, then what? Then there's no people that can be more powerful, right? So the elite figured out. Now, this is not just black or white. This is not a black or white thing, okay? This is not a race thing. This is not, Jews versus Russians versus black versus white. No. This is a systematic thing where the elite figured out how to keep people down, right? The elite figured out how to keep people down. So the elite literally took out financial education, right? Took out how to do credit, right? How taxes work, how money works. So the elite took this out of the schools and they only teach it to their children, right? They only teach it to their children. So as we grow up, because we need money from birth to death, all right? So as we grow up as adults now, we start to realize that we don't have money, right? We don't have time. How do I work every single day or every week and I ain't got no money? I ain't got no time. I ain't got money to do nothing. I ain't got money to go nowhere. I can't do this. I look over my shoulder. It's always something, right? So I want to tell you some things that I've learned, right? And a lot of the times that people are struggling with money, they can't seem to make ends meet. And then when they're presented with an opportunity to be able to make money in a different way, they're kind of skeptical. And why are people skeptical, right? Because of the mental thoughts, the mental habits that we have. So we are already programmed. For 150 years, we were taught, okay, literally, I got a I Love MLM shirt on, right? So we were taught for 150 years to go to school, okay, go to college, get a good job, and retire, okay? So that's the model that we were taught. So the mental habits that we have is to go to school, get a job, and retire. So that's what we do, right? That's what everybody does. There's, people, this is what people do, right? Here's the problem, right? Here's a problem. I'm in my office right now, right? So here's the problem. Like Michael Jackson said, if you hear a lie over and over and over for 150 years, no one can tell you anything differently because now you end up believing that. You end up believing those things, okay? So you believe that going to school and then going and getting a job is the way to your freedom, to your best life, right? Because that's all you heard. So you don't think anything differently, right? So we have these mental habits and we have this mental doubt in our head when someone says, oh, learn network marketing, learn Amazon, learn how to, make bracelets or learn how to make pies and cakes and stuff, learn how to sell hair, learn how to sell watches, whatever. Okay? Learn how to sell this stuff and make money differently, right? So it sounds foreign because for 150 years we were taught what? To go to school and get a job, right? So mentally, right, we have to work. See, 80%, what I've learned over the last 6 years is that success, 80% of success is here. It's mental. Okay? It's mental. And we have to really understand the mental part, right? Because mentally, all right, and I hope you guys are listening and taking notes. This is like a class, a free class I'm giving right now. We have to understand mentally, okay? We have to understand that if we were programmed and all we heard for 150 years is to go to school, go to college, and get a job, we literally got to take our brain out of our head, put it in the washing machine, wash it and dry it, and put it back in. That's what we literally have to do. So, of course, you can't literally split your brain open, your head open, and take it out and put it in the washing machine. But you can start by reading at least 30 minutes a day. Getting every book on personal growth, personal finance, money, credit, taxes that you can. Okay? Sounds easy enough, right? But do you know that's the hardest thing for people to do? To sit down and force themselves to read for 30 minutes? I was listening to a documentary last night, and they said in the 1800s, when books were invented, or whenever they came up with this whole point of putting information in books so that people or black people, won't get the information, because black people could not read in the 1860s. Okay, now black people have a longer history. We have history way before, when we was kings and queens and we had gold and everything. Okay, there's something called the Israelites, which is the black Jews, right? So now, moving forward, okay, we have to now make a conscious decision, okay, to say we're going to read books. Because in the 1860s, we couldn't read. Okay? And literally the elite is still dependent on us not reading. Believe it or not. The elite, the people that literally the 1% of the world of people that have basically 90% of the world's wealth. Okay? So they still depend on us not reading. Okay? That's why I teach people how to have an arsenal of books. Invest in a book every week or invest in a book every month. Right? So that you can literally transform your mind. If you know that 80% of success is here, you should be trying to buy every book. You should be trying to buy every course. You should be trying to find every mentor. You should be trying to go to every event, because it's all programmed, right? So you got to keep hearing, and keep hearing. Okay? You got to keep hearing this stuff. Okay? You literally got to keep. Let me sit back. You got to literally keep hearing this stuff. So, let's go to, right, catching trends, right? So now that we are programming or reprogramming ourselves to become a better person, to become a better man, a better woman, whatever the case is, right? Now we're becoming better, right? To help ourselves, right? To understand how money works. Now, in business, you got to be able to catch trends. Okay? Literally. Right? So think about this. Netflix. Like, why the fuck I didn't think about Netflix? Like, why the fuck didn't you think about Netflix? Right? Netflix literally came on the scene and swiped everything. Blockbuster went to zero. Their stock went to zero. So all their employees that were invested in the 401k with that company, retirement went to zero. Okay? Netflix owner right now, he makes $1 billion per month, $30 million a day. He don't have any money issues. He don't have any money problems. He got ahead of the trend. Right? He understood, well, shit. If people going to get movies, why don't I create a business model to have shit movies to people? Simple idea, right? If people are going to get movies, why don't we just allow people to stay home and we'll just ship movies to them for, $8, $9 a month? Simple, right? That is simple. So that was a trend that we all missed. Fuck it, we all missed. That was the millions we missed, the billions we missed. Okay, and now Netflix need to wake up because now YouTube is literally coming up with what, $10 a month or $40 a month or something like that, where you literally can watch everything. Now you don't need Netflix. Now you can just watch everything on YouTube. All right, so Netflix better watch out for YouTube. Okay, so that's a trend that needs to be caught, right? Here's another thing, friends, why we didn't learn about money, right? We weren't in the right environments. I know for sure I wasn't in the right environment. I was around my mom, who was always, my mom used to always say, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke, I'm broke. I don't have money, I don't have money, I don't have money. So as a teenage girl, growing up, knowing that you're broke, knowing that you don't have, that puts a damper on you. That makes your self-esteem low, right? As a young girl, I grew up with low self-esteem, believe it or not. I didn't have people lifting me up. I didn't have people saying you can do it. I didn't have people. Now, my aunt used to say, oh, congratulations on, maybe I graduated, or, I don't know, maybe, I did something at school and I got an A. Congratulations. But it wasn't like I do for my kids. I uplift them every day. You can do it. You're great. You're awesome. Right? I make my kids say affirmations every single day and mean it. See, I didn't have that, right? So my environment was broke, 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 broke. Check, 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 check. Argument, argument, argument. Negative, negative, negative. So money is not interested in those type of environments. Money is interested in environments that literally can flow, where money is welcomed. See, this is why in my Black Wealth 101 class, go to blackwealth101.net, I teach people how to change their relationship with money. Okay? How do you change your relationship with money? Okay? Because if you're not in their environment of people that's making money, and you didn't catch the trends, okay? Now, the only thing left is to now mentally transform your mind. Okay? And in my class, we're around other people who are transforming their mind. Okay? See, we have to be around this type of stuff. If we were around millionaires every day when we were growing up, we would have an extra 10 million. But we were around our broke moms, our broke dads, our broke cousins, our broke aunts. Who wins? Who wins? See, the rich and the wealthy, literally, when they're born with on-site mentors, free mentors, because their mom is rich, their dad is rich, their grandparents is rich. So they're born with mentors, with a guide, with a plan. Now, people that are poor, middle class, they also born with a mentor, but it's the wrong mentor. The mentor that keeps you broke. My mom was my mentor, kept me broke. My grandmother was my mentor, kept me broke. Right? My dad, now here's the thing about my dad. My dad only said save money for a rainy day. See, here's what I have a problem with. To me, every day is a rainy day. So save for today, and then what happens tomorrow, right? So I didn't learn too much stuff, about this. Like I said, we all have mentors. It's just my mentors kept me broke. Wealthy people are born with mentors that keeps them wealthy. Okay? They teach their children. They're born with this. And then they're listening to this over and over and over and over and over and over and over. See, the thing is, the odds of getting wealthy coming from whether it's poverty or middle class is going to be a lot of work. It's going to be a lot of time. It's going to take a lot of energy. Now, the older you are, the harder it is. The older you are, the harder it is. See, the odds are stacked against us if we didn't have wealthy parents, right? So that's about 90% of the world. The odds literally are stacked against us. We cannot win with the odds stacked against us. But then when you meet people like me, who my mentor is Tai Lopez, Grant Cardone, Stormy Wellington, and Chanel Cooper. Okay? Those are my mentors. Those are the people that I listen to. Those are the people that I actually listen to. Those are the people I buy their books. I buy their courses. Okay? Tai Lopez, I got on the phone with him. Chanel Cooper, I sat down with her. Stormy Wellington, I sat down with her. I'm finally going to meet Grant in February. Right? So, I made a decision to break the chains of poverty because poverty is something serious. And I said to myself, I'm going to get the knowledge so I can now teach my children the knowledge so my children can go now be equipped. So now by the time my children are 35 years old, they can at least have 2-3 million. Because I'm programming my children. Okay? I'm programming my children. Like I said, we're all programmed to do something. We're literally all programmed to do something. Okay? What is it? Right? I was programmed to be broke. So now it's my duty to teach my children about health, wealth, love, happiness. I didn't learn that. I didn't learn that until literally 35, 34, 33. Okay? So the odds are stacked against us. But when you know in your heart of hearts, that there's more to life than just a job living check to check, you're going to go out and search and look. And then you may find me, you find Tai Lopez, you might find Chanel, you might find this person. I mean, there's many people, right? But then you got to find the person that resonates with you, okay? So I give a lot of free information all day long, but I also have paid information too. And I feel like people that pay, they pay attention, and it's true, right? I have people that are in my Black Wealth class, they paying attention, versus people that just get free information, right? I made my first 6 figures. It took me 3 years, right? But I grinded. I didn't have nothing else to do. So, might as well, right? It took me 3 years to make 6 figures. But on my job, 30, 60, 90, 120. On my job, it took me 5 years to make 6 figures. In my business, it took me 3 years to make 6 figures. On my job, it literally would take me over 30 years to make $1 million. In my business, making my first $1 million in 6 years, 7 years, 8 years. Okay? It's different now, right? I think differently now. Okay? I believe that this is for me. I believe what I'm doing is right. I believe giving out free information to people is right. Alright? But I didn't learn that. My mom didn't say that. My mom didn't say, you know what? Figure out your passion. Figure out what you like to do in life and put a price on it. I didn't learn that shit. I did not learn that. But I'm telling you, figure out your passion, figure out who you're going to serve and put a price on it. And then learn how to market. Learn marketing. Learn social media branding. Learn how to build a website. The biggest website right now ain't Facebook. Amazon. Virtual real estate. If you have an Amazon store or if you have some type of website, it's called virtual real estate because it's on the internet. And then you build a social media brand, right? My YouTube channel has 1.4 million views, 4 million minutes watch, right? So I must be doing something that's making sense to somebody, right? Because I wouldn't have got that many views, okay? So the reason we didn't learn these things is the mental part, also catching the trends, and then also being around our broke mentors who were our mom and dad and cousins and sisters because they didn't know. So what do you do now? What is the solution for having all these broke mentors? You can either get a mentor that's not broke, that's doing what you want to do, get you some books, a ton of books, 100 books. Your goal should be for Christmas is to buy yourself some books, not no bullshit. Get your credit together, so you can have access to money. Okay? Get your credit together so you can have access to money. Right? That's what I'm doing. Right? Get your credit together so you can have access to money. Okay? Buy you some books, at least 100 books. Buy you some audios. Right? Get connected to a business, network marketing, Amazon, whatever, e-commerce. Get connected. Remember, I said you got to be around those people. Okay? So you're changing your mental health. You're changing your physical health, right? With your environment. Okay? And then now you're able to start something that you're passionate about and you have a message. See, we all have a purpose. We all have a purpose in life. But who's really living their purpose? Who really likes what they're doing? Who's really making the money that they're worth? %80 of people hate their jobs. 50 people that are 55 and over to this day, right now, baby boomers can't win. Baby boomers can't win. Because they didn't have this information. Their mental status is off. Their environment is definitely off. And they ain't looking to catch no trends. So what do? Right? You start reading a book. Read. Start writing your goals down. Start saying, I want this and that. I want this. Before I got my home office 4 years ago, I put my home office on a vision board. And I said, I want to be able to have my own home office where I have my own couch, where I got people coming to see me, meet me, and we doing business together. And now I'm sitting on my couch. My computer is on my desk. Okay, I got my whiteboard, I got my bookshelf, right? And I got my daughter, she got some book reports, and I'm looking all over. She does book reports, and I got, different things, right? So, you can't see it, but it says obsessed, and the other one says work like a champion today. And I got a picture of me and my husband. Okay, read a book, get you a mentor, start you a business. Get a book, 100 books, get you a mentor, and start a business. This is the solution. Not depend on the government. In order to start a business, you don't need the government. You don't need to call the bank and ask for a loan. You literally can start my econ for $31 a month. Or you get my Black Wealth class for $20 a month for $197 once. $197, that is, once. And let me help you teach you some things that I know. I have had a job in 6 years. I'm grateful. I'm happy. I'm not interested in a job. I'm not interested in bondage anymore. I'm interested in now I have the resources. So I'm trying to get more resources so I can give more resources. And all I'm doing is just literally making money, teaching and training people. And now I take it a step further offline. I go to daycares and train parents on credit, lowering their taxes and increasing their income. You don't think God is watching? See, God and the universe always work. See, I live with God. I live in the universe. When people ask me, I'm from the universe. I live with God. So you don't think every night I'm praying, thank you, God, for Tara, who called me and was interested in my Amazon class, and now I was able to help her as a single mom change her life. Thank you, God, for bringing Tara into my life. Now I can go to sleep peacefully. And then wake up when I'm done sleeping. And then now I got Jim and Mary and John. Oh, Tanisha, I want to get started. I don't know these people. But God has placed, believe me. That's why no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Any tongue that try to rise in judgment will be condemned. God put me on assignment. And people that align with me or assigned to me will align with me. It's very simple. Right? But you got to get into that space too where you believe in yourself. You have confidence in yourself. You want to start helping people. You want to start winning. You want to start, moving to the next level. You want to start working on your health, wealth, love, and happiness. Because if you're not working on all four of those simultaneously, which is the 4 pillars of life, which I'm learning from my mentor, Ty, then it's like you're the walking dead. If you're not working on your health, if you don't say, you know what, I'm going to get a salad today and I'm going to drink some water. If every day you eat McDonald's, you're not working on your health. If every day you're not interested in growing your money, you're not working on your wealth. Okay? And if you're not working on being loving to your co-workers and your family members and husband and kids and spouse and stuff like that, you're not working on your love. And then if you're not doing things every single day that makes you happy, you're not working on your happiness. And guess what? About 50% of people ain't working on the 4 pillars of life. At least 50% of people ain't working on the 4 pillars of life. They working on the opposite. Being unhealthy, being unwealthy, being unloved, and unhappy. Remember, the universe is always working. The universe is always working. Negative or positive. I tell my team, you spent $1.4 million to learn how to live wrong. How much you now going to spend to learn how to live right? Living wrong meaning the wrong ways of making money, the wrong ways or the wrong people. So how much are you willing to spend now to learn how to live right? Are you willing to spend at least $1 million, not even $1 million, 500,000 to learn how to live right? Some people can't stomach it, so they just quit and they say, fuck it, I'm going to just continue to spend money on learning how to live wrong. But there's only a small amount of people saying, Tanisha, I want to spend money, learn how to live right. Where do I go? All right, and those are the people I'm looking for. Those are the people, I'm looking to work with. Those are the people I'm looking to inspire and encourage and help. Everybody else, forget about you. Forget about you. Right? Because it takes the mental wherewithal to make a different decision. If you keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results, I got friends, they do the same thing over and over. They kids fly to death, but they broke. You fly to death and you broke. You fly to death and your car needs fixing. You can't even fix it because you got $300 Jordans on. You got $300 phone closet on. But you can't even pay $40 for an Amazon store. You can't pay $40 to join a business. You can't pay $20 a month for education that's going to change you and your family's life, and y'all can go buy all the Jordans y'all want. When you learn, we already spent 1.5 to learn how to live wrong. Are you willing to spend that plus more to learn how to live right? So you need a social media brand and you need a website, friends, if you want to make it in the new information age. You need a social media brand, which I'm working on mine every day, okay? And I have websites that I'm working on every day, okay? If you want to make it in this new information age, nothing else makes sense and nothing else matters in this information age. Website and social media, that's it. Internet and social media, that's it. That's what information age is. You literally can type whatever you want and get it. That's your research. Google's all your research. Instagram's all your research. YouTube's all your research. You don't need encyclopedias. You don't need Wikipedia anymore. Just Google, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. And I teach all this stuff too. I teach how to do Instagram. I got about 10, almost 11,000 followers right now on Instagram. Okay? And same thing on Facebook. Okay? 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. 1.4 million minutes watched of me. All right? And I make money on YouTube. So YouTube pays me. They're actually going to pay me tomorrow. So the reason that we didn't learn to make money, friends, because we wasn't around the right people. We didn't have the right mental status for people to tell us. Our family didn't know. And then, guess what? We were never taught to be the first one. Like, look at Uber. Look at Airbnb. They were the first ones. You don't think they making buku money? Netflix still making money. Whoever thought of YouTube? Whoever thought of Facebook? Instagram? Snapchat? Kylie Jenner right now has the biggest brand on social media. You think she's struggling or he, whoever? All right. All right, so we need to follow the right people now. We need to engulf ourselves with the right people. We need to understand the trends. We need to understand how money works. The only way I make money is if I'm exchanging value for value. That's how it works. Think about in the 1900s or the 1800s. I trade my bread for your milk. I trade my eggs for your chicken. Or I trade my goat for your chicken. Value for value. That's how money still works. But people that have a job, they got the wrong information. I provide value to you in your life, and you say, this lady makes sense. She's talking my language. She's saying what I need. She's saying what I want to hear. She's saying what I've been looking for. So now you feel like I'm a valuable resource for free. So now, when you see that I'm in an opportunity or I have something where you can now pay your value, the price is no problem. Because we're exchanging value for value. Just like my gym instructor. You know, she sells these little cakes. You go to the store and get the little cakes for 50 cents. She sells these little cakes for $5. But because, right, she used different ingredients and it tastes so good, people gonna pay her $5 for it. People ain't gonna want to go to get it for 50 cents. Right? So she makes those cakes all the time and make $5 over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Same thing with you. You can make something, change value for value. That's how it works. And that's how it's always going to work. It ain't going to be no different. The ones that got the wrong information will do the wrong things. The ones that have the right information will do the right things. And I'm doing the right thing. And I'm looking to help other people do the right thing. So make sure you go to blackwealth101.net. Blackwealth101.net. Okay? I'm teaching you different ways of stocks, different bonds, real estate, okay, understanding it, you know, how to access credit, how to access lines of credit, also how to boost your credit, how to build your credit. Right from home. So, see you guys soon.